Today we're going to talk about, we thought it'd be a little fun to talk about some hot takes. We haven't had a hot take like little segment in a while.
Yeah.
So we figured we'd each come with 3 hot takes and kind of discuss them and think, see what the other person thinks about them. Don't hate us. These are just opinions, guys. Okay. This is our opinion. We're allowed to have our opinion. So hopefully we don't lose any listeners today. Or maybe if you have a really cool hot take or fun hot take, comment below, send it in our DM, and we'll talk about it and share it in one of our other podcasts. All right. Who wants to go first with their hot takes?
I can start us off. I can fire up this hot take situation here. Okay,
do you have any spicy ones or not too spicy?
I don't think they're like super spicy. I think there's definitely like, because I've seen this one, and you might have seen this one as well, kind of in social media, where people are like taking a stand on it. So it could potentially be spicy, especially this time of year when we have a lot of traveling going on. So recently, Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy had released, he kind of had like an interview. It was meant to be casual. And he was talking about how we should be flying in not in PJs, like be wearing like clothes, like put clothes on and show up to the airport in a way that like you would want to be presenting yourself to others. So a lot of people freaked out because they're like, why does it matter if I'm showing up to the airport in PJs? Like, what is it? Like, who do you care? Like, if I want to be comfortable on the plane. But I actually agree with him. So that's kind of like where I'm like, I could potentially be a little spicy, because I think we should get back to the way that we were in like the 90s, where people would dress their best to board an airplane. And you wanted to like, it was kind of like a nice experience. You wanted to kind of like feel special once you've landed at that location, because you might be meeting friends and family, and you want them to see you in like a nice way, just like you would if you were going to dinner with them. So I'm like, dang, like how did we go so far that we're literally showing up with like our hair rolled up in the things? We're like, sleep masks, slippers, PJs. And I'm like, that, it might be a little too much. Like, that's at least what I think. What do you think about airplane travel and clothing?
I agree. I mean, I am like the most casual you should be is in like, leggings and sneakers with a decent top or sweater. But like that is like the most that you should be. Like everything else should be like, you're either in jeans or a cute shirt or whatever. I actually have, since you said that, I have a hot take just stemming off from your hot take. Can we please stop wearing like full on shower caps outside?
Yeah, that's what I think. Also, he's a man, right? Like Sean doesn't know what we're doing when we go to bed with our 10-step like beauty routines, right? Like there's girls doing the roller thing, the heatless curls, and then they'll put the silk cap over the top so you don't get messy hair. So I'm like, I get it.
Too.
Yeah, and then they'll do the eye masks and stuff, and I get it. We have to take care of ourselves. So we treat airplane flying, because it's dehydrating, it's bad for our hair, it's bad for our skin. We're, everything's like getting swollen and gross. So I'm like, I get it. But I'm like, now he sees us boarding planes like this, and he's like, you guys are literally coming on here like you're going to bed. Like, can we stop? So I'm like, he doesn't get that, but I also agree. I'm like, why are we showing?
I agree.
Like, we shouldn't
even
have
agree
this
going to Walmart in your PJs. So
no, like the slippers.
I don't agree going on an airplane in your slippers.
Also, not just like the way that looks, right? Like, okay, cool, we're like a couch potato boarding the airplane. Like, so we're past that. Like, I don't think it looks good. Pull yourself together. You might be sitting next to your favorite books, like the author of your favorite book, and like that's the way you want them to see you, is like in your PJs and slippers. Then that's whatever. That's not me. But the other thing is gross. I also don't think like you should be wearing some sort of shoe on an airplane, just because like, I don't know about you, but like every time I see videos on stuff like this, like floors on airplanes are not cleaned. They're not sanitized. Like the lavatory, like, and then you see people go with like their socks or their like slippers into the lavatory. And I'm like, that hasn't been cleaned in a really, especially if this is a long international flight. There's so many. Yeah. Like I'm always just like, ugh, gosh. Like I have to like remind myself, like, don't put these shoes like someplace where like, then people are touching them and stuff. And I'm just like, just there's so many things that are happening in airplane seats, airplane tray tables, airplane lavatories. So we should be wearing clothes. Like protect yourself, put on socks, closed-toed shoes. Don't leave your dogs out like raw on an airplane here. Like it's just everything's dirty and gross. So like I feel like that's like the other half of it as well. Like get dressed up to impress, but also protect yourself from the grossness of an airplane.
I mean, that hot take should not be spicy, guys. That hot take should be like, common sense, but it's
Yeah.
not. That's what's
No,
sad.
but what I've seen a lot of comments from people, they're saying that airplane travel sucks now. So they're like, why should I get dressed up for something that sucks? And I'm like, okay, I get it. Because back in the
But
day,
no one's
you have to
asking
think,
to get like you to go like in a ball gown.
no,
like,
just like
or even a
decent.
dress.
Yeah, just normal.
normal.
Yeah. And I think it's because airplane travel is much more affordable than it was back in the day. Airplane travel back in the day was like considered a luxury expense. So then you
like
already
50s
have
and 60s, they like
Yeah.
full on skirt and
yes,
like
a pencil, like an outfit, like a full
suit,
ensemble.
a skirt suit,
Yeah. So I'm like, so that's the category. Like, we don't need to go that far. Like, we get that
No.
like air travel is different now.
We're
Like,
just
you
asking
can
for
buy,
jeans.
yeah, like you can buy a Spirit plane ticket for $25. Like, I get that. So then why should I put on a pant and suit, like jacket, to board this airplane if the ticket only costs me $25? But I think it's just coming back just to human decency, and I think that's where he's coming from as well. So he's kind of getting ripped to shreds, but it's like he's talking about civility. So he's saying like there's been an uptick in like a flight attendant like aggression, like where people have been like, you know, coming at flight attendants, coming at flight crew. And so I'm like, if we're like leaving the standard this far low where we're boarding in PJs, we're not being decent human beings, we're being mean, not nice, especially to like employees who are like just trying to like give us a soda and get us safely. Like, they're just trying to get us safely to the next destination that we paid for. So I'm just like, he's like trying to make a point of like, just be decent human beings. So maybe if that means putting on a nice shirt, it might remind us to like, oh wait, like I should be normal. Like, we're not at home on my couch. Like,
For sure.
so that's
I agree.
mine.
I agree. And not just airplanes, guys. I think this should be just like leaving the house. Also.
Yeah. We've gone real full throttle with like the comfy COVID lockdown lifestyle to the outside world. Like, we fully embraced it.
Yeah. It's a little too much, but that's okay. All right, we're going to go back and forth, or we're going to do all three?
No, go ahead. You knock one out. What do you got for me?
So I actually thought about this one a few weeks ago. So I really dislike, and it really bothers and annoys me when parents post their kids all the time with emojis on their face. Like, I just don't understand it, because people are like, oh, for their privacy or whatever. But I'm like, then just don't post them.
Yeah.
Like, but don't post them with an emoji on there.
Yeah.
Like, I just think it's so irritating. Like, I don't want to see your kid eating ice cream with this big, like, what's the point of posting that? It's almost, it feels like they want to protect their kid's identity or like, you know, whatever, which if you have it on private, like no one can see except for your friends. So if you're really that serious about it. But also the second thing is like, I think that they post their kid with it because they need, like, they don't want people to think that they don't post their kid or like for validation or something. And I think that's what irritates me.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, I don't want to post my kid, but like, I don't want you to think that I don't like love my kid or we don't do cool things. So I think that's where it comes from. If any of you listening do that, I'm sorry, but I just like pick a side, either post your kid or don't.
Yeah. No, I 100% agree. And I think I want to add to that, because I think sometimes parents do the emoji on the face because they want you to think, I'm a safe parent. Look at how I'm protecting my kid. You may just let your child's picture float around the internet like that, but like, I put a pizza slice on my kid's face, therefore I'm a better parent because I'm protecting them and I'm letting them make the choice when they're 18 whether or not they want to have their face on the internet. And I'm like, ew, like, it's just like too much. Like, I think
But it's
they
like, if you
want
think
to do
that,
it to like,
just don't post them.
I agree. Yeah.
I don't
And I'm
don't
just
understand this like middle ground. I'm not understanding it.
But it also, like you said, like your example, it's not coming from a place of like truly like the protecting part of it. I'm like, well, for who? Like, who are you doing this for? Like you said, where you can set your profile to private, you know, are you not sending pictures then to like the aunts and uncles and grandmas and stuff? Like, are you doing the full extent of security? Well, no, but like, are you doing the full security? Like, are you doing all of the things?
Yeah, all
like,
of it. No, they never
so
do.
you can't just do like, oh, on Facebook, we put heart emojis on here. And I'm like, but then you do all the other things. Like, I don't know. So for me, it's just very like, nah, we don't got time for that.
And the worst one is when they post something that's a little like, I don't know, their daughter's like maybe shirtless or something, and they post like the face and the little like hearts on the nipples or something.
Where they just have like an emoji across their body.
Dude, like, so you're worried about your kids' like identity and like being shown, but now you're like putting them kind of like naked with emojis over their
Yes.
parts. You know,
But
You're like, a
also,
little
it's I know this is kind of like going off on a tangent, but isn't that almost sexualizing their bodies then in a way? Because if we have a baby in a bath, we don't think anything of this when you see babies in
Yeah.
baths. Like that's not a sexualized, it's just their cute little chubby tummies. Look at those cute chubby cheeks and their neck rolls. We don't see this as like when we see baby nipples, those are not sexualized. So I'm like, now that you've put emojis all over their body, I'm like, wait, so like that's not a cute baby that we're looking at? Like are you worried people are sexualizing what's happening here in this cute bathtub rubber ducky picture? Like so I'm like it's
just
all
don't
weird.
post it then.
Yeah, don't
You know,
post
like
it.
just don't post it.
Don't do it at all. Like just save it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I understand it to an extent. Like sometimes
course.
I've seen people post and I'm like, ooh, I don't know if I'd post that. But
Yeah.
like, whatever, that's their thing. You know, like
Yeah.
I don't judge them for it. I just personally maybe wouldn't post it. But just don't post it. Like,
Yeah.
what are we doing these like covering thing? I don't like that.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
That one's so interesting because that's very relevant. I feel like a lot of people have been speaking out about that lately because it's like, you know, a lot of the internet is just so many things are coming out now where it's like, we already know the internet can be unsafe. We already know.
Yeah.
Everyone knows this. Anything you post on the internet is forever. Like, I get it. But I'm like, so now we're just like, I don't know. It's just so bizarre where it's like, we think that that's like the security. Like,
Yeah.
pizza slice. We got
Well,
it.
and now the other like argument is like so like I can ask AI to remove those emojis.
I was thinking about that, and there is some like deep stuff on the like the dark web where they can like with enough stuff they can like take that off.
Oh, they can take
and,
that off.
and make the face where then you can tell who that child is. So that's why I'm
Yeah.
also like I know it's a lot of work for people.
It's no,
so
but
it's not going to be
it's
the
really
first thing.
the people you're hiding it from that's
Yeah.
actually like bad, right? That you're
Yeah.
wanting to hide it from. They can just remove it. So
Yeah. And
just
like
don't
your
post your
aunt
kid.
and uncle and like the friends that you've met along the way in your life that you have on Facebook, like most likely they're not the ones that are trying to like they're gonna like be like, happy birthday, Billy, that's great. You know, like they're not the ones trying to scrub emojis off your kids' faces. So I'm just like,
Yeah.
ugh, I don't
Agreed.
know. Like the whole thing's so weird.
It is weird.
Yeah.
It is weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
That was mine.
No, that's a good one. I like that one. That one's, and I'm curious too, because I imagine a lot of people are going to be, like you said, it could be a good division on that one. Like, because we're moms. So, like, that is our community where people might
There's
have.
definitely going to be haters out there that's like, oh my God, I do that and I don't need validation or, you know, whatever. There's going to be an argument. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's just our opinion, guys. Opinion, do not equal facts or like right or wrong.
Yeah.
It's just our opinion.
Yeah. And we're allowed to share that. That's fine.
Minus 10 followers.
Yeah. They're like, okay. All right. So mine kind of, it could just like really roll into what you were just talking about. So basically, my like little hot take here is being loud is not confidence. So like the loud person in a room is not necessarily the most confident person in the room. So like I feel like these people kind of like what we talked about where they're seeking validation and I'm just like oof, like so like could they be probably like the weakest person in the room but they're like the loudest?
Most likely. Yeah. Most likely. That's why they're like, what do they call them? Like the little guys that are like that.
Oh yeah. Whereas
What are
just
they
like
called? Napoleons?
yes. Yeah. Oh, that's true. That is like a real thing. So like I think maybe people would agree. I don't know. There's people who might say like, no, that's, you know, it's how they are or whatever. But I just feel like typically in a friend group or a work environment or you're sitting in a room and like it's like a meeting kind of thing, usually the person who's like going to be the loudest or talk the most could be dealing with something like a low self-esteem. They're looking, like you said, or from even earlier hot takes, like the validation. And then like I was like looking it up too, because there's actually like a whole like psychologists try to break this down because they're like it's called loudness and confidence, and you see it a lot in leadership positions. So it's like their way of trying to seem like the boss in the room, although
They want
like
to
lack
appear like
Yes.
they have a lot of confidence.
yeah,
So they're
and they
just,
lack
think
all the
being
other
louder.
categories. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
but
I
do
thought
they
that was
realize that we
interesting.
all
Like,
realize that that means the opposite now? Like, have they
know.
figured out, like, maybe we should be quiet because then I'm going to be the confident one?
yeah, or only speak when you have the correct thing to say or the purposeful, you know,
Yeah.
insightful thing that you want to share with the group. Like just normal
It's kind
conversation.
of like comedians. Obviously, they say comedians
That's
are,
true.
like, depressed and, like, sad
How
people.
bizarre is that? Like, just
I
to
know.
even
I don't
think, like,
understand that. I'm like, you're so
Yeah.
funny. You look
Yeah.
like you're happy.
yeah, and then the stuff that they share is like hilarious, and some of them
I
have like life
know.
experiences where I'm just like, that is hilarious. Like, there's no way that you're sad. Like
I
that is
know.
just so funny. Like
I almost think it's like how the brain must be wired that like it's just maybe they think a certain way and that's what makes them funny and be able to come up with jokes, but like how that wiring is also is like heavily like leads to depression or whatever. I don't
Yeah.
know. They say I've heard like comedians talk about it before. I actually watched what Eddie Murphy's documentary on Netflix.
Oh, okay. Yep.
And he was talking about how like they see the world differently. Like they're always being observant to everything. They see like they're viewing it from like a completely different lens. Is that's what
I
how
guess
he
that
was
makes
describing
sense
it.
because how would they come up with like the
Right.
storytelling that they have, like the database they have in
Yeah.
their brains for storytelling? Whereas I wouldn't, my different brain
You're
wouldn't
like,
be able
oh,
to pull it.
that was cute.
Yeah, like I wouldn't be able to like pull and narrate and
Yeah.
make that into something hilarious on stage in front of thousands of people. So that's actually pretty cool. I mean, sad if that's like if they're kind of figuring out that that's true and accurate
Yeah.
for comedians' brains, but now I'm
I
just
also
like now I'm
think
gonna watch
maybe
them
like the
differently.
newer comedians don't feel like that. Like I feel like have we progressed?
Like with
Like,
comedians.
Yeah, like have we progressed from like the earlier years of like Robin Williams and people like
Oh,
that where
yeah.
like where I feel like the comedians nowadays like they don't look depressed.
You guys are doing such a good job.
they're doing
Your
fine,
smiley
right?
faces. Yeah.
Like surely Joe Rogan's fine, right?
Yeah.
And surely like, you know, who else am I thinking of?
I mean, there's so many like the Netflix. There's like so many specials. Like Kevin
like
Hart.
Bert.
Kevin
Yeah,
Hart
like,
has to be
surely-
the happiest man on
Yeah,
this
like
planet.
surely he's not depressed, right?
No, he's happy. Right? Like Kevin Hart, we've had Kevin Hart for years. There's no way that's all been a facade this whole time.
Yeah.
Like sharing
I
laughs.
agree.
I don't know. Now I'm just like, like
We're like, we hope they're not sad, guys.
yeah, prayers
I hope
for the
they're not sad.
comedians.
Prayers for the comedians. That was a good one. This is like something I've believed for many years. I don't know if we've talked about this before, but like, I don't think people want your opinion or your advice. They just want you to say you're right and give them validation. That's all I
Agreed.
want.
End of story. That's it.
Like when a girl says, does this look cute on me? Like, now, mind you, this is not my opinion. I'm
Yeah.
very outspoken. So, like, this is not how I personally am.
Yeah.
But, like, I think most girls want you to be like, yeah, that's so. They want you to validate them that they
Yes.
look so cute. They don't want you to be honest and be like, that doesn't look good. I think
No,
you
because
should
they
change the
wouldn't
shirt."
have put that on. They wouldn't have bought it. They wouldn't have taken it to the dressing room with them
Yeah.
if they thought it was ugly. Like, why
The
would you
best
grab
one-
ugly clothes and be like, does this look good on me? Like, bro, like you bought it. I hope you think it looks good. Like,
The best one. My mom has done this for so many years. Okay. She'll take you shopping. She'll like, she's so indecisive. She like will take 30 things to the dressing room and come out with one.
Okay.
And you'll be like, why do you have me here? I'm telling you, it looks cute. Like, you should
Yeah.
buy it. It looks cute. And then she'll be like, I don't know. Like, she'll ask me, what do you think? Do you think I should get it? I'm like, yeah, I think you should get it. And she's like, no.
but I wonder though, is this, I think our moms, because I think maybe a lot of moms, this is more of like an older, not that they're old, but just like I think because their bodies are different. So, because my mom kind of goes through that sometimes too, where she's like, oh, this just doesn't fit right. Like I can feel that it's like pulling here on the arms. I'm just going to go and get a different one. Like if it's not right,
guess
I
what
don't
I'm
want it. Whereas
telling her, it
we would
looks
just grab
cute.
something off the shelf and just put it on because our body like looks the same. Like,
I don't know. My mom could have 3 people in the dressing room like, you should get that. It looks so
Yeah.
good on you. And she'd be like, no. But she'll ask for our opinion.
Okay.
And I'm like,
yeah.
no.
It could just be her personality, like maybe just more
Yeah.
indecisive and just a little bit
It's
more like
most women, to be
unsure.
honest.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, definitely guilty of that. But I feel like you're right, though, when it comes to the validation. Because, like, think of the scenarios of like girls all sitting down to dinner together. And then, like, one girl will sit down and be like, oh my gosh, like, you know, Nate's not meeting up with me later. And all the girls are like, girl, he's cheating on you. And it's like, no, he's not. And like, they're looking for like the girls to all agree that it's like, Nate is the best. He's so not cheating on you, girl. Like, he loves you. And it's like, they just want to hear that like they're making the right choice.
100%.
Like, Nate is the best. Like,
And then
tell
they
me he's not a bad
hate
boyfriend.
you for
Yes.
giving a different.
Yeah, where they're like,
opinion.
no, girl. And they're like, how could you say that? Nate loves me. And I'm just like, no, look at his Instagram post. He's definitely with another girl right now. Like, no, he's not.
Do you
So
think
we look for validation for sure.
And do you think it's more in girls than guys? Or do you think it's both? I think it's both. I think girls are a little bit more outspoken about it because guys like don't talk too much about their feelings or anything like opinion wise.
Yeah.
But I do think that if they ask for the opinion, I think that guys definitely maybe are also looking for a certain answer.
Theirs just looks differently. Whereas
Theirs
we would
just looks
just
different.
we would say like, "Do you like this?" Like we would just, like you said, we would say it. Whereas a guy would just be like looking for like
Yeah, like I think
there's like some sort of
Alvaro's-
validation they would get maybe from their peers, where it's like maybe like the job promotion or the sport
Yeah.
or like the car. Like they're gonna get it somewhere, but they still like it, and they're searching for it. It's just not as obvious as ours.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's happened before where Alvaro's like, "Do you think I should get this or whatever?" And I'm like, "No," and he's like, "I'm gonna get it." I'm like, "Okay." Why'd you ask me?
Yeah,
Why'd you ask me then?
yeah.
Yeah, that's a problem. That really bugs me actually. Like it's really one of my pet peeves.
I think it's really hard though, because girls are very community and socially driven, generically speaking. So like when we are like, a little flock of girls hanging out, I think we're constantly searching for that, because there's like the desire to be liked, to be cute, to like, does the boyfriend like me? Like I think it's all just like, we just got to look inward. But it's hard. It really is
all
hard
just
to
wanna be
like
liked.
mentally like focus on ourselves, love ourselves for who we are, and not need that validation from our peers. But we definitely do. Like look at social media when girls post their nails. I like it and I love these videos, but they are like, do you like my nails? Like, and I'm just like, why do we do that? Like your nails are cute. You don't need to ask us. Like, your nails are cute because you just spent $70 getting them done. Yeah. Like you wouldn't have done that if you thought those were ugly, and you wouldn't have posted a video if they were ugly. Like, so
But the real deep question is, why do we all just want to be liked? Like, why do we care if Joe Schmo likes us?
If 100 million girls like our nails on TikTok,
Like, if I'm happy in my life,
yes,
and I have my friends and I have my thing, why do we care if so and so likes us?
That's the deep question, and that's I don't know. Because I catch myself where I'm like, ooh, like what
You're
will
a
people
people
think?
pleaser.
Yeah, and I 100% in like the secondary thought in my mind is always, what will they think? So if I'm doing something that might affect a group, my friendships, my family, like I'm always like, how will this roll out? What will they do? How will they respond? Will I hurt somebody's feeling? Will they not like it? And I don't know. It's like we're just constantly seeking it, and I wonder, do we feel like it's new? Is it social media driven or like social driven? Like,
I don't know. I think I'm on the other spectrum a little bit, where I think that people maybe take me the wrong way because sometimes I don't care.
They're like, wow, she doesn't care. She does not like me.
And I think that it's just, we have a people-pleasing society.
Yes.
So when you're maybe not people-pleasing, like maybe you didn't respond as bubbly as they liked or whatever, then people see as a bad thing.
Yeah, it comes off cold, where then it's like, she doesn't like me.
Yeah, like Alvar says, I'm definitely cold-hearted. But see, Jackie is like, okay, so Jackie's cold-hearted like me, but like she has like a people-pleasing, like side of her that like
like the front is
that.
people's it
protects it.
It's my M&M like outer shell is the people pleaser, and then inside is like that's so stupid. Like we don't like that. Like
whereas me, like I think sometimes I could be people pleasing, other times I don't know. I find
maybe it's like you get what you get. Like you're like a little bit more like there's no fakeness to it. Like it's just like,
yeah, and I'm not gonna be like
I'm the chocolate covered almond. You're just the almond. Like it's like people know they're getting an almond, where I'm like coming in like I could be sweet. It's like lies.
I just think that I could be a little like maybe more thoughtful, but then again it goes to people pleasing. Then
but
it
you're
goes
not
to people pleasing.
Now listeners are going to think that you're just like a mean.
No.
Because you're not a mean girl.
No, for example, like I'm trying to think of something recently. Like I was texting my sister-in-law. I won't go into details of it, but I was texting my sister-in-law, and like I was just like being very like dun 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 dun, like yeah, we'll just figure that out when we get there and all that kind of stuff. But like from her perspective, it's coming a little like like dry.
Yep.
And for me, I was just like, oh yeah, like in my head, like we'll just figure it out later. But in text, it's like we'll just figure it out, I guess. Like kind of like mean. Yes. Whereas maybe like Jackie is a people pleaser, so she would have been like, "Oh my god, that's amazing!" Like she would have fluffed it to a paragraph, and then I'm just like, "Oh yeah, this we'll figure it out." Like
Yeah, like
where
we'll
it
just
comes
get
up-
the groceries delivered to the house. Smiley face. Like,
Whereas I'm just like not the fluffer, I guess.
Yes, I
And
get what
so
you're saying.
sometimes I can come off a little like, I don't know.
where
But
like
I
someone
think
could
it's-
perceive that where it's like, oh, like she's like not agitated or like, but she's like, about this conversation right
Yeah.
now. Like she's not like pumped, like, she's not in it. Like,
Yeah.
but it's not coming obviously from a place of like, you love your sister-in-law. So it's not from that. It's just your personality.
It's
like,
just like,
Yeah.
or like, you know how the new generation's like thumbs up are so aggressive. Like, dude, I use thumbs up all day, every day.
yeah.
He
So you
literally,
might
I even
hurt
said,
people's
okay,
feelings.
thumbs up.
Yeah.
To her.
And I cried. I was like, she's so mad at me.
I don't know. I think that like, but people that know me, I'm like, you know,
Yes.
that I just like, I'm very just like, I'm not going to give you like a paragraph like,
Yeah.
oh, da, 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 da.
No, and
Like,
I know
with
that
all
that's
this fluff.
why I don't think that I know you're not mean. I don't think you're mean
Yeah.
because I know that about you. Where I'm like, her response to me will be just the 2 words that we need, but it's not coming from a place of like, ooh, she hates me. Like,
Yeah. I think texting is hard though. Like for like if I said okay to you, right, in
Yeah.
a text, like I'm like, okay. But
and you
if
even
read
had
it-
inflection right there. There was
Exactly.
a silent explanation point and a
Exactly.
smiley face.
but you might read it like, okay.
Yeah, like, oh, she's not interested. Okay, fine, we'll do
Right.
something else.
So it's just like, I guess I'm just, so I don't know if it's like society has just, you know, like gotten to the fluff era.
Yeah.
And so I come off harsh, or if it's like, maybe everybody else is the problem. They're just being fake.
Yeah, hot take. Everyone's just a bunch of fakers, people pleasing fakers on the internet and within text messages and relationships. Because I think it's what you're saying is true. I think that it's both. I think
Yeah,
we
we need
gone
to be in the
full-
middle.
Yeah, we've gone full soft. Right?
Yes.
Like we can apply that to a lot of things that are going on now. Like we're hurting people's feelings constantly. Like you can't comment on anybody's post without it being misread and turned into an insult. So it's
You're
a lot of
wrong.
the-
That's
yeah,
the
like
reply you
you're
get.
like yeah, absolutely. Like it's full throttle. We've gone soft. Plus, like it's hard with like texting and stuff. There's no like clean.
I just think everyone, guys, this is my theory on it all, right? My theory is never read a text bad.
yeah. Read it with inflection.
Yeah, like never read a text like as if they're talking like this. Like, why are we reading a text like that? Like, you will know if that person's mad.
Yeah.
Their words are gonna match how they feel.
Yeah.
But don't just make like words bad. I don't know.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I agree. Like
And no, this is not to my sister-in-law. I just spiraled into thinking.
like it's a good example though, because
Like
you
when
could
people
tell.
are like K, you know, like maybe they didn't mean it bad. They just like put K because it was easy, you know. That's not how I talk, but like I know people that respond and like maybe that's like don't take that as bad. Just
Yeah.
take it for what it is. They
That's
said
so
okay.
funny because that's how Tony texts. He's very like
No,
just
Tony
straight to the
is-
point.
Tony's like way worse than me. So like
Well, no, yeah, he's definitely like just straight man. Where it's just you'll get the K.
No, even
the,
further
like,
than
Do
man.
I need to go pick anything up? No.
Yeah.
Like
No, he's like he cracks me up because so we've talked about this before, but like me and Tony are more like, and Jackie
Yeah.
and Alvaro are more like, and he's even extreme for me. Sometimes
Yeah.
like, dude, I don't think he likes me. I don't think he likes me. I'm like, he
No,
didn't
and he
respond
loves
to
you
my
guys.
he didn't respond to my text in 3 weeks, and when he responded, he was like, no.
no explanation, like no fluff, no explanation points.
No,
So-
he's so to the point.
Yeah, and I have to be very careful because like if I'm driving or something and I'm like, oh, can you text her back? Like, can you take my phone and text her back? Like, I need to.
You're like, what'd
respond
you
to this.
say?
Yeah, and I'm always like, use proper punctuation. I need explanation points, and you need to have like
With a
where you're
smiley
like, yeah, like I'll meet you there. Yeah, explanation point, smiley face. Like I'm like, it has to sound like that, not just yes. Like, and I'm like, because that's not Jackie. Like they're gonna know that that's not me. Like if you send it like that, like
Next time he texts him, I'm like, okay, Tony.
yeah, yeah.
This must be Tony, right?
Yeah, yeah. Especially if there's like no punctuation, no capital letters, like, and if it's just the facts where it's like, yes, Chick-fil-A, like then you know that's Tony. Like,
For sure. Oh my God. All right. Moving on to your last, right?
last, yes. Oh, what did we talk about? Okay, so we already discussed those ones. Okay, so this one is really interesting too because this is being broken down by psychologists too. This is kind of like a thing.
Jackie
that's
went
come-
deep with hers.
Yeah, like
She
psychologically.
has
we're going
articles
deeper.
and research studies behind it.
So when it comes to like broken relationships or drama within like friend groups and relationships, is that person the common denominator? Like, so when they say, like, when they're running around, they're like, oh, these people suck. My coworkers suck. Like, all my ex-boyfriends suck. And it's like, wait, babe,
Everyone
like,
sucks.
are you actually the problem? Like, is it
Yes.
you? Like, so I thought that was like really interesting because I feel like we constantly like meet people like this where they're just like, gosh, like everyone at work sucks. And I'm like, wait, like I just met your coworkers at the Christmas party and they're all great. Like, wait, are you the problem? Like,
Yeah.
So I just think this could totally be a thing.
When everyone sucks, they're the
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I think that because, and again, wow, all of our topics go back to validation.
I was gonna say that's actually one of the key things that, like,
yeah,
they're like, okay, that's the cause. Is like,
yeah, like they want, so like with all their drama, they want to come to you and tell you only their side of the story, and then they want you to validate them. Like, yeah, you're right.
yeah,
Like, you're totally right. They're crazy,
Yeah.
and like every time that situation happens, they do that, and they
Yeah.
want you to validate them in it. And so then it convinces them, oh, like I'm not the problem.
yeah, it's them.
It's everybody. It's the
Yeah.
100 people in my life that have had problems with me. It's theirs.
Yeah, for sure. So then they also say that like choosing people in our like they like dove deep on this. So basically like you have a pattern, you find comfort in the pattern, so you seek out these people. So it's easy, these are easy relationships, therefore it's going to break up, it's going to suck because the same resolution is going to happen because you're picking the easy. So addictive personalities, you like to play the damsel in distress. So like you like to kind of just like pull the victim card. So that goes
Woe, it's
alongside
me.
with validation. So yeah, the whoa, it's me, the like, no, it's them. Like they're mean to me. I'm not the mean one. Like, so it's a lot of just like, I don't
Those
know.
are
Like,
Jack and I's favorite people.
yeah. So like whenever I meet people like this, I'm always just like, dang, like, and then it's hard because you want to be a supportive friend to them. And then they come to you and tell you about a recent relationship struggle. And it's like, babe, like, I think like, but I don't, you know, how do you tell them that? But it's like,
No,
oh,
Jackie
it's
would
you.
never tell
No, I'm like, yeah, it's definitely him. Like, but then she ends up getting together with another guy who's exactly the same. And then it's just the same pattern repeats itself. So it's like, it's just so interesting because I feel like we come across people like this in our lives and I'm just like, dang, like that's hard. And like, you can't get close. I feel like there's like always going to be this kind of like where they're the victim, they're the damsel. And so like, it just kind of makes it a very emotionally exhausting relationship to be friends with people like that or to support them. Like,
For sure.
so I'm just like, dang.
I think that, can we get back to the days where you can just be like, it's you? Like, can we get back to the honesty?
Yeah. Yeah. Or like
it's
Oprah
hard to
would.
be-
I feel like Oprah, like all these daytime TV show hosts, they would like break people down and just be like, bro, like you have, you know, all this stuff going on and like 20 baby daddies, like you're the problem. Like we need to fix you. You're going to go and get a therapist. You're going to work on yourself. Like this is how
We
we're
need to
going to
be
get
more
to the
like
root
Dr.
cause.
Phil.
Yeah. Yeah. Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil had no problem.
No, he would just like, be like, wait a second, you shut up. Like you're the problem here. You're accusing everybody else when
Or
it's you.
Judge
Like,
Judy. Judge Judy don't
Ooh.
play.
yeah, she's a really good example. So all these people need to
I
go
loved
chat with
her.
her so that she can like guide them and be like, take a look inward, go figure out what's going on with you, and then really figure
But people
this
said
out.
she was mean. I don't think so.
I think she had
Listen,
to be
all
savage.
these people that came into the
Yeah.
court are a hot mess to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah, put them in their place.
She has to be savage. Like she would get the show would suck if she was just like gentle parenting.
Did
them.
she die?
Like, I don't.
Didn't she
know.
die recently? Or in the past
Was
few
that?
years?
Yeah, I feel like that was recently, right? Oh no.
R.I.P. Judge Judy. Just kidding. I don't know if she died or not.
She's like still making seasons, and we're like,
We're like R.I.P.
yeah. I don't think she's dead.
No, she's alive. Didn't a
Yeah.
judge die? One of the famous judges?
Wait, this is literally everyone's like, is this a hoax? Is Judge Judy alive? Is like this is like a whole thing. Wait,
I mean, if you look her up on like Google will tell you if she died. Like
Yeah.
thing. I have no. Oh, I realized I'm in airplane mode. Oh,
it doesn't say that she's dead.
oh, so she's alive.
Yeah, it says she's 83 years old. Usually Wikipedia will say like death,
Yeah.
and there's no. But there was rumors. Like literally it's on Reddit and it said
Also, maybe I just
Judge
thought she died
Judy's-
because of rumors.
yeah.
Wow,
No, it's
who
like
comes up with these
this
rumors
is
of
a
death
full
that,
thing.
that
Yeah.
spread?
Yeah.
I want to know who
so
does
many
it.
videos. Like all of this stuff where they're like, is she alive? Is she dead? Like who came up with this? That's
I don't
terrible.
know, but she's definitely old.
Poor Judy.
Gosh, all those shows we grew up with is just great. I love
Because they
those-
were savage. Like
Yeah.
literally, like Jerry Springer would be like, he would just straight up tell these people, like, you are a hoe. Like, cut it out.
and we were watching that at like
Like
10
at like
years
9
old,
years
eating
old.
popcorn.
Like, we're like, I'm sick. My mom let me stay home from school. Like, get to watch all these shows.
Gosh, I
My
used to watch all of
favorite
it.
was like Maury for the paternity tests when it's like, when it comes to 5-year-old Jonathan, you are the father. And I'm just like, what? Like, that's what we need. I think that's why. Like, we have
we
all
need
of
to
these
get back
people's
to
problems.
savage.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
people aren't being told, like, you're the problem. They just let them kind of keep on with their merry way of just like, being a victim and all this kind of stuff. So, like,
Yep.
Not to say,
Right.
listeners, this is not to say that Heather and I are perfect. Like, we definitely have flaws, and we are
I just
aware
told
of
you
that.
my flaw. I'm a little too straightforward.
And I'm a little
not, like,
bit
a
too much of
fluffer.
a, like, people pleaser, like, fake front. Like, so we've got things we've got to work on. So don't come for us. Like, these are just, like, little fun hot takes. This is meant to be
That's
fun.
why we compliment each other. Because we can just be half and half,
We can just be savage, but also just be nice girls. Okay? It's fine.
Yes. Oh, this is okay. So this is like, I definitely do this. So this would be like an area in my life I fluff, right?
Okay.
Like, because I'm not going to be like, no. like I'm not, it's like I've talked about before. Sometimes I'm like brave and straightforward, and other times like I'm like, So this is an area that I would not tell a person no. I would just be like, oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, we'll get together sometime is a lie we all participate in.
Ooh, that's a good one. That is so like adult, like we are so guilty of that. Like
How many
kids
times-
don't, but adults 100% are all
For
out there
sure.
like running into people in the parking lot. Yeah, we'll catch up, and then never pick up the phone.
Yes. Like if somebody tells me that, I'm like, yeah, we'll get together soon. And I'm just like,
Why do we do
that's never
that?
gonna happen because I'm not gonna tell them. What are you supposed to say? Like,
No, and you're right. Like it all comes from a place of kindness, right? Like we don't want to hurt that person's feelings and be like, oh, actually, no, we're never gonna be friends. like
Alvaro's statement is like, yeah, I'll talk to the wife.
That's
if he says
good.
that, if he says that,
yeah.
he does not want to go. He will not ask me.
Yeah.
And it's not
But
going to
that's
even be
his
a
way
thing.
of like keeping it from like, we can't continue this conversation because I have to go home and physically ask her.
Yes, but
so it puts
actually,
it to the side.
at work, his real statement is he tells all the guys this. Where he comes up from this, he always comes up with his little things. He's always like, oh, I got to talk to the chief of police. And then like.
That's you though? Like that's like how
Yes,
he, yeah.
that's me. And I'm like, I always tell the guys, I'm like, if he ever says that, he's lying to you. And
Yeah.
he doesn't even ask me.
Yeah, you're like, the
Like-
question didn't even come home.
Nope. And he knows I would say yes, but like he doesn't want to go. That's
No,
his
I
like
get that.
way out.
Yeah.
But I think it's just, what are you supposed to say? No.
No, you're
Because
right.
If I want to
Like,
hang out with you, I'll be like, oh, I'll text you and I'll actually text you.
Yes.
Or I'll be like, let's do something next week. We'll text.
yeah,
Like
yes.
that will be
and
my
then some sort of
response.
like follow up text or something comes of it, and then it's for real.
Yes.
yeah.
Like I will say, I'll text you or, hey, let's do something next week. Or I try to make something then.
Yeah.
But if I'm just like, yeah, we'll see sometime.
Yeah, of course. We'll see. Then it's nothing's coming to fruition.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we're guilty of that.
I
for
just
sure.
put myself out there, but
No, it's definitely like an adult thing. I think we all.
if I'm the one
want
that
to be
initiates
nice.
it, it means I
Of
want to hang out
course.
with
Yeah,
you.
like if you
but
say,
when
"Let's
I
go get
reply
coffee,"
that,
yeah.
it's like it could be questionable.
Yeah. No, I think a lot of people can agree with that. Like that's very like adult core. Like that's so what's happening
it's being
right
nice.
now.
What are you supposed
Yeah.
to say? No.
Yeah. And it's like we don't want to hurt that person's feelings. So we're just going to
No.
say like, "Oh yeah, for sure." And then nothing will ever happen.
That would be your response.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And we didn't even exchange phone numbers or anything. And I'm like,
You don't even have like contact
no,
with them.
no
at all.
Facebook friends, no WhatsApp group, nothing. I'm just like, we'll definitely get together sometime.
Yeah, totally.
I get in my car and leave, and that's it.
What is a nice way to honestly respond with that, though? There's no nice way.
I don't know. There isn't. Like,
Like,
'cause even
there's
if
no
you say
nice
like,
way to
oh,
be
I
like,
don't know if I
no.
have time, like, then it's like, then they see you at the mall with somebody else having coffee.
I don't think I'm gonna have time in this lifetime for you.
But like for real, I don't think there's like, you can't say like I have a dentist appointment. Like then they're like, oh, we'll pick a different day. Like there really
No,
is
there's
nothing.
no. That's
There's
what I'm
no
saying. There's
nice
no
way.
nice way to be like, no, I don't want to
No.
hang out with you.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know.
That's when like every time I watch like Love on the Spectrum and you see all the people with autism where they're like, no, I'm fine.
Yes.
I'm always like, dude, can we bring that into like normal society?
They really do, because when they do like the speed dating and stuff like that, like the one guy where he's like, I don't want to have kids, and then she was like, I think I might want to have like kids or pets one day, and he was just like, this isn't gonna work. Like, and I was just like, what? Like,
And I
he didn't
love
even try to
it. I
pretend
love
like
it.
for speed dating. He didn't even like sit at the table and pretend for 20 seconds. Like it might be okay.
Yeah, or like the couples that like they go on a date and they're like, oh, would you like to do another date? And the other one's like, no.
I don't think so.
And then they just walk away. And I'm like, that would be, wouldn't life be so much easier if we were like that?
Yeah,
Like,
just way less like
they're
super
doing it
complicated. Like,
so right.
yeah.
They're doing it so right. I just,
So
it's
interesting.
Like, it's like Callie's sometimes like that. She's getting a little bit more like she cares what people thinks a little bit. But I mean, literally just this year in the beginning, somebody had invited her to their birthday. Like they handed her an invitation and she's like, no, thank you. And I was like,
I will say, I think it's very easy for kids though. So like the
no,
kids'
I
feelings probably
know,
weren't
but-
even hurt by it.
But I
like,
was just like, Callie, you're supposed to accept it and just
Yeah.
like not go.
yeah.
But
Where
like,
you just like let the invitation at least come
but
home.
like, don't say no, thank you. And she was like, well, I don't want to go. And I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, you're definitely my kid. You're definitely.
Yeah.
I wonder whose personality she chooses after.
Alvaro's like teaching her like, no, you got to check with the chief of police. That's what you say. Like, I got to ask my mommy.
I gotta ask my mommy.
Yeah, like that's the appropriate response. Like, that's the easy one. That's why kids have it so easy. Like the boys always are like,
Yeah.
I have to ask my mom, and I'm like, good job. That's what you do.
Yeah.
So you don't
Not
get
like,
us into a play date that I don't
yeah.
want to attend. I'm like, oh.
Totally. My mom said yeah.
Yeah.
And he comes home like, I told them we could go Saturday.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't even like them. That
We'll
could
see
be a
them
hot
another
take
time.
too. No, this could be a good hot take. I don't know. I don't know if people would agree with me or if this is also mean. There's just some people I don't want to have a play date with because I don't like the parents.
Yeah.
Because it's at this age, I think when they're younger. Obviously, when you have older kids and they go play by themselves, like it doesn't affect me, right? Like I don't care what the parents are up to. But like if I'm having to sit at like a playground with you and I don't like you, like that's miserable. Like I'm never having this play date ever again. Like if we don't
Yeah.
like,
Also, can we get to like, as they get to a certain age, like, I don't know, 6 and up or 5 and up, like parents don't need to be involved. Like, have you ever
Yes.
invited a kid over and then they're just like, the whole family comes and you're like,
yeah,
oh.
because it turns into a full thing. Like, and I'm just like, oh gosh.
And you're like, I was just asking
Yeah.
Freddie
yeah,
to come over
to play
for
with
a few hours
just,
by
like,
himself.
the one kid. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
not the whole family.
Yeah. I think it's different now too, right? Like we've talked about this. Where it's like
Helicopter
play
parents,
dates. Yeah,
yeah.
there's helicopter parents, play dates, slumber parties. It's all different now. So like you just really never know when you send that text of like, he can come over and play.
You have to like commit to like everyone possibly coming
Yeah,
over.
potentially having to serve dinner and like a full shebang. Like we're like, dang, now I have to clean the whole house. Like we're hosting now. I don't even like these people. Like I don't
Tony's
even
like,
know
what are we
them.
doing? We're like, we have a
I
party,
don't know.
I guess.
Yeah, someone's coming over. I don't even know. And he's like, do you know them? And I'm like, it's so and so's parents. I don't know. Like,
The worst isn't if you don't know their name or like,
Yeah.
oh,
because you
what are
just know the
supposed to be like-
kid.
what are you supposed to be like? What's your name?
Yeah,
and they're like,
I
over
always
for
do
3
the thing where
hours.
I'm just like, and this is my husband Tony, and then they're forced to be like, oh hi, I'm Nancy, and I'm just like, yes, there it is, that's her name.
I know there was a girl at Pilates I talked to all the time, and I was like, dude, she knows my name, and I don't know her name because
Yeah.
I've heard her say my name, and I'm like, I forgot. She's definitely told me, but you know,
Yeah, it's too
when
late
you
now.
first meet, like
Yeah.
you're just kind of like, I don't
Yeah.
know, probably never talk to him again. And it's like, whoop.
Yep.
And then I talk to her all the time now. And then I was like, I don't know her name. It's definitely a white girl name because we joked about that it was a white girl name, but I don't remember what her name is.
Now you have to wait for someone
And
to like say
well,
something
so
in
no,
the
then
studio.
they said, congratulations, Lacey, on your 50th class.
Yeah.
And I was like, yes, her name's Lacey.
You're like, put that in, lock and key.
Lacey, can't forget it.
Yeah.
She is a white girl, but it's just funny because, you know, there's like, we joked, it was another girl. What was her name? I don't remember her name is, but it was literally us 3 white girls that are, I think, the only 3 white girls at Pilates. And we joked to be like, oh yeah, we all have typical white girl names.
Yeah,
like,
that's cute. Yeah,
so typical. I'm not good with names when it does that. A lot of times, if I don't think that you could potentially, which how often do you think potentially, oh, we're gonna be good friends and I'm gonna talk?
Yes, where I need to know your name
right away. It literally goes like.
I think that's for a lot of people where it's hard.
It's really
Some people are really
bad.
good at names. Like
Alvaro.
there's people I meet where they just it sticks right away the first time they meet them. Me, I'm just like, ooh, I don't know what that person's name was.
And then what are like really outside of like if you meet like you can introduce somebody to them.
Yeah.
How do you find out their name? Once in a blue moon, I have the guts to be like, oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I forgot your name.
I have to do. I try to do a lot of like research, like, detective work before
I know
like.
she's friends with Sarah, so let's go to her Facebook and look at every name.
Like I think it started like Dylan, pull out your yearbook. Let me look at your yearbook. So we can go last name.
It's awful. It's awful. I hate it.
And it doesn't come from a place of like not caring. Like I love making these relationships. I love meeting new people. I think it's just hard. I don't know. You just meet new people all the time, and especially like
I just
new school
also
year,
think I might
like,
not like be friends with you ever. So
yeah, like when will I ever see you again? Like
so it is a little bit about I think that I'm not gonna care.
I have a really hard time with my classes when I meet, like when a new student comes and they like take my class and they're like, oh my gosh, Jackie, like thank you so much for this class. And I'm like, yeah, see you next week, girl. And I'm just like, ooh, like how am I ever going to know? Like they say their names one time. I know, but that's like one time that they say their names when they're just like, oh, I'm new and I'm blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, that's.
Do you have to sign up for your classes or it's like first come, first serve?
No, you just come in, but they sign.
Okay, so there's no.
So they eventually
so you gotta
sign.
go look.
Yeah, so I have to like always go, but then I don't know if they ever come back. Like you just don't know. Like, is this going to be a regular? You know, where they're like going to be like they come in and they're just like, hey, Jackie, and I'm always just like, hey, you, cute leggings. Like, and I'm just like, I feel so bad. Like
we need to figure out something. You better teach a class while I'm there.
Oh, when you come up for spring break, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the gym. We'll figure out some stuff.
But the problem is I'm not gonna be there that long, and it's on the weekend, kind of. So I kind of need like
Well, I would prioritize fun stuff over attending a class. So we'll see.
No, attending a class, you need to teach the class, and I attend yours.
I know, but I'm saying like I would rather just take the day off, like get a substitute for my class and go do fun stuff than for you to be like, we're going to stick around so you can come to my class. Like I'd rather like be like, let's go to the Outer Banks and like go have fun at the beach versus being like, do you want to come to my class? Like
listeners, she says that, but she's still going to try to make me work out.
Yes, we will. We will just do a workout at whatever activity we're doing.
She
like
says
in the morning.
she'd rather prioritize fun, but she's lying.
I meant
after
fun
you
as
work
far
out.
as like doing something plus a workout, but like not making my class the focus for the itinerary of the day.
That's fun for me. That's what I'm requesting.
We'll see.
Then she gets all shy because I'm there.
Yeah, I'm just like, I don't know.
Okay, guys, we're gonna do. Like, we need some power.
Yeah. No,
I'm gonna be like, we need some energy, girl.
Yeah,
like, embarrass you.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, this class sucks. Who is this girl? And I'm just like,
see, that could be so fun for me to embarrass you.
Yeah, and people wouldn't recognize it initially. Like I think some people are like, oh my gosh, is that your podcast?
That girl's
like,
that girl's
like,
so mean.
Yeah, like I can't believe she would talk to her like that.
This is good.
No, this was super
my favorite
fun
podcast recently.
when we can just be savage and ruthless.
I just love hot takes.
Yeah,
you know?
no, hot takes. Like we used to have this as like a regular segment on our podcast, so it's kind of fun to kind of come back to our roots and have some like just savageness. It's always fun.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
But let us know. Hop on socials. Let us know your thoughts. There will be polls to come. If you have any more hot takes, we'd love to freaking like just dive into them and kind of see where we stand as well in those hot takes.
If you have something in the day, let's be realistic. We all have that, right?
Yeah.
Where we're just like, oh my gosh, I hate when people do this. Like, and it becomes a hot take. please just like really quickly DM us.
Yeah.
Give us a hot take. And that way we can like discuss people's hot takes.
Yep.
And see if we agree, we don't agree, whatever it is. But we'll put a poll up and a question box.
Yeah.
So we'll give you the opportunity. So please respond. And yeah.
Yeah,
as
for
always,
sure. Yeah.
like, comment, subscribe, all the things, share
Yes.
the podcast. And we hope that you have a wonderful Christmas.
Yes.
And slow down. Don't be crazy.
Yes. Be selfish. Take time for yourself.
Yeah, like let it be chill.
Yeah.
And yeah, just Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And have a great week. Bye.
Bye.